What up, guys? welcome. It's your boy Slav Reacts back with another reaction, another video. Before we start, I recorded a video yesterday that was requested. It was Jim Gaffigan, bars, but it didn't go through. We got hit with the copyright, with the copyright claim. So there's nothing I can do. I actually disputed, but we'll see what happens because it's fair use. And I don't know what happens when you dispute a copyrighted video, but I guess we'll see. But today we'll try again. We'll do another Jim Gaffigan. This one will be McDonald's. But before we go, guys, subscribe, like the video. It means a lot to me, and it takes a very small portion of your time, just on average 1.6 seconds, and it means a lot to me, like I say. So without further ado, we go to Jim Gaffigan McDonald's, and we are here. Another attempt at Jim Gaffigan. We like Jim Gaffigan very much, and I would really like if these go through. We got one, and the second one got copyright claimed, and let's hope at least I don't have to make money. I just have to at least let me publish them. at least do me at least that. But never mind, we'll record, and if you guys watching, that means that we haven't got a copyright claim, and we'll go right into it now. Jim Gaffigan McDonald's.
There's some thin people at my gym. I saw this one woman, she was so skinny you could actually see her ribs. And all I could think was, I haven't had a McRib in forever. And those are delicioso. I reference McDonald's a lot because I go to McDonald's. I love the silence that follows that statement. Like I just admitted to support dog fighting or something. How could you? McDonald's? It's fun telling people you go to McDonald's. They always give you that look like, oh, I didn't know I was better than you.
That's I didn't know I was better than you. That's that head tilt when you feel sorry for someone. Oh, I didn't know I was better than you.
You go to McDonald's. They always give you that look like, oh, I didn't know I was better than you. No one admits to going to McDonald's. They sell 6 billion hamburgers a day.
And no
There's
one
only
goes.
300 million people in this country. It's like, I'm not a calculus teacher, but I think everyone's lying. You ever been?
McDonald's has cool food. I don't really eat fast food as much. I mean, it's different here. We have, of course, we have McDonald's, we have KFC, we have all of those. Not all of those, but we have the biggest franchises. We have it here in Southeastern Europe. But we just like to eat like traditional barbecue. We like that's also fast food, but we like those more. At least me, I don't know. Those like burgers that are like this size, I can't really. I have to eat a lot to get full. That's basically. I don't say I'm better. I'm just saying it's tasty, but you know, it doesn't add up. Pretty much is what I'm saying. But yeah, everyone wants to think. I mean, it's not good food. Maybe that's why.
Been at McDonald's and you see a friend for a second, you're like, oh crap. Eventually you're like, hey, what's going on? And they're just like, I'm just here for the 99-cent ATM. What are you doing here, Jim? I'm just meeting a hooker.
That's better.
So
That's better. Being a
I'm not
McDonald's.
eating here, that's for sure. Yeah, he should be here by now. Because we all know better, right? We've all read the articles, seen those documentaries. It's the same message. Look, McDonald's is really bad for you. It's very high in fat and calories, and we don't even know where the meat comes from. And we're all like, that's disgusting. I'll have a Big Mac, a large fry, and a 2-gallon drum of Diet Coke. Because there's a McDonald's denial. We all embrace it. No one's going in there innocent. We're walking into a red and yellow building with a giant M over it. What's this, a library? I'll get some fries while I'm here. Because those McDonald's fries are truly amazing, right? Has your mother ever made anything as good as a McDonald's fry? Not even close.
They are pretty good. They're the best fries, at least. Let's get that clear. They're the best fries. Probably you can ever eat anywhere, not only in fast food restaurants.
Fellas, when we eat McDonald's fries, we're like, oh, they're so thin, they couldn't be that, man. You ever eat too many McDonald's fries? Of course not! There's never enough of them. There's always that moment when you're eating McDonald's fries where you're like, what happened?
You look so sad.
Where'd they go? Then you start scrounging for the fry crumbs. You're like,
well, that's because you have a cheeseburger that is 1 inch in radius. That's why.
oh, that's just a piece of paper from the straw. But it was touching the fries, so. Sometimes there's a loose fry in the bag. You know, the bonus fry? It's like Jesus is up in heaven. Give him an extra fry. They'll pay it forward. By the way, that's how Jesus sounds. Or at least I hope. You wouldn't want to meet Jesus and he's like, hey, y'all, I did. You been turning that other cheek, I give you that bonus fry for a rehab.
Ah. It's so cringy.
That bonus fry, it's never a regular size fry. It's always extra long. You're like, how'd I miss you? Bonus fry, you got your own ketchup packet. You always savor the last fry. You're like, I'm going to turn this into 10 bites. I'll meet up with you later. I got the bonus fry. Fries are amazing. For what,
so
like
funny.
7 minutes? Then they turn into something that's likely not biodegradable. You ever make the mistake of reheating McDonald's fries in the microwave?
No, never.
They become packing peanuts. Doesn't stop you from eating them. You're like, these aren't even good anymore. How are yours? Yeah, yours aren't good either. Fries can't get cold. Shakes can't get warm. You ever leave a McDonald's shake out for an hour?
Never.
Reality sets in. Oh, this isn't even made from milk. It's just some kind of chocolate mucus. But we know all this. Yeah. We know those McDonald's commercials aren't realistic. Yeah. I just like to see one commercial that showed people 5 minutes after they ate McDonald's. Oh. Now I need a cigarette. I deserve a cigarette break today. But they get us in there, yeah. Some of those deals they offer are just cruel. 2 Big Macs for $2? I drive by, I'm like, well, I don't want to lose money on this. I'll get 80 of them. I know some of you are like, sorry, white trashy guy, I don't eat McDonald's. I have friends that brag about not going to McDonald's. I would never go to McDonald's. Well, McDonald's wouldn't want you because you're a dick.
And yeah, by the way, the prices are same everywhere. Like, which is, if you look at it, not really fair, because where I'm from, the salaries are not even close to the salaries in the US. So when you are there, you see McDonald's as a cheap food. But here, it's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's like common. Like I'd rather go to a restaurant than McDonald's, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Now I hear like 2 Big Macs for $2. Like, it's not that cheap even here. It's more expensive.
tired of people acting like they're better than McDonald's. It's like you may have never set foot in McDonald's, but you have your own McDonald's. You know, maybe instead of buying a Big Mac, you read Us Weekly. Hey, that's still McDonald's. It's just served up a little different. Maybe your McDonald's is telling yourself that Starbucks Frappuccino is not a milkshake. Or maybe you watch Glee. It's all McDonald's. McDonald's of the soul. Momentary pleasure followed by incredible guilt, eventually leading to cancer. I'm loving it. We all have our own. We all have our own McDonald's, you know. It may take me a while to digest my quarter pounder with cheese, but that tramp stamp is forever.
That was so good.
Mistake.
But that was so good.
Really, it's all McDonald's out there, right? How can we all name 3 people that have dated Jennifer Aniston? It's McDonald's. And we gobble it up just like those McDonald's fries. It's like, who's she dating now? I know I shouldn't, but it's so salty. Is she pregnant yet? That's not even my business. Scarlett Johansson got a haircut. Why do I give a shit? Because it's McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it feels good going down.
That's translated so well. Such a good metaphor.
By the way, if you care who Prince William married, that's Burger King. That's not even our gossip. I just love the societal outrage.
That's a franchise.
McDonald's, there's no nutritional value. There's no vitamins. McDonald's like, excuse me, we sell burgers and fries. We never said we're a farmer's market. Heck, our spokesman is a pedophile clown from the 70s. What do you want from us, America? We treat McDonald's horribly. We behave like some hormonal teenager dealing with their parents. I hate you, you're gross. When's dinner? Really, going to McDonald's is kind of like attending a family reunion. You're always excited to go. You're like, this is gonna be awesome. And then when you get there, you're like, oh, I don't know if I should be here. And then when you leave, you're like, I think I'm gonna kill myself. But I was raised on McDonald's, and I turned out, well, maybe that's not the best reasoning. McDonald's has given us so much. We wouldn't know when breakfast ends if there was no McDonald's. I'd be eating eggs at 5 p.m. like a moron. Thank you, McDonald's. How are we supposed to know St. Patrick's Day is coming up without the Shamrock Shake? Thank you, McDonald's. Without McDonald's, how would I communicate to the world that I give up? Because if you're over the age of 10 and you're eating McDonald's, you've given up a little bit. It's all over for me. These fries taste good anyway. I gotta lay off the McDonald's. I do. Hi.
Oh my God. All right. I think, let me just. So far from Jim Gaffigan, I watched the one from yesterday that wasn't published. Bars. That was Bars. I watched. What was the first one? 4 Kids. I think this is the best one. This is the best written one yet. It's so packed. It's full with content. It's so good. I think McDonald's was the best one yet. Amazing. He's so he's so inspired by McDonald's. He's non-stop just hitting one after another. And this is the longest one also. The longest bit. The longest bit so far. And kinda on topic, but not really. I watched a video on US McDonald's and what you guys have, what people in the US have McDonald's and the rest of the world. We have 30% of all the menu from McDonald's. That's sad. That's really, really sad when you look at it. You guys have a lot of things that no one else has. I guess that's the privilege. It is in the country where it is originated, right? So you should have privileges, some kind of privileges. But yeah, that was I'm a bit tired, and I always get these muscles hurt always. Like Jim Gaffigan does that to me at least. Like I won't be dying laughing, but I will always like smile throughout the whole video. It's just so, what can I say? I leave happy. I leave happy every video that I watch from him, and that's that pure comedy 101. And that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this too, like I said, subscribe, like the video. This your boy Slav Reacts. And yeah, before we forget, how can we forget? One squat for Jim Gaffigan. Our boy has done it one more time, and I'ma continue filming these, even if this one doesn't publish. I'ma continue filming because he's so good, and I don't regret it at all. Peace, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.